Hello, here's Doris with a yoga class that is especially connecting with the heart chakra. And I recommend you to take a yoga mat, comfortable clothing, and to just sit down in a seat of your choice with an upright spine. And then place the hands on your heart, close your eyes, and take some very deep breaths into the heart space. We will strengthen the heart in a Taoistic way with the healing sound of the heart, which is written H-A and many W, Hav. So imagine everything that might be stored in your heart space today. This can be impatience or also hatred and any lack of self-love, self-appreciation. And we connect with any negative feeling that might be stored there, with any pain, suffering. And then we move the arms upwards. And for 3 times we will release anything that does not serve the heart space anymore into the universe with the sound Hav. Inhale. Hav. Inhale. Hav. And one more time, deep inhale. Hav. And then we collect energy from the universe and we bring our arms downward, and this beautiful fresh light, this beautiful energy is entering the body from the third eye and is moving downward to the heart space. We place our hands again on the heart. We smile to our heart and imagine how self-love and a beautiful feeling of patience and trust are nourishing and strengthening the heart. You can also imagine the color red. Deep inhales to the heart space. More and more pure white light is entering the heart and expanding it wider and wider. And with the inhale, we move the arms upwards. Get very long, the shoulders downwards. Exhale, we move the hands in front of the chest. And start the yoga class with the passionate Om. Inhale. Om. And then we release the hands to the knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand downwards. And we stretch the left side of the body. Both hip bones are on the mat. Stomach is inside. And if you're very flexible, you can also come onto the right elbows, but both hips need to be on the mat. With the inhale, we come up once more. And with the exhale, we place the left hand or the elbow on the yoga mat. And we turn sideways with our face. We gaze the ceiling or the sky. Take deep inhales here. And with the next inhale, we come upwards one more time. And with the exhale, we place the hands downwards on the knees. And we come into all fours position. So the hands are exactly under your shoulders, the fingers are spread. And we go for some rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, we move upwards, stomach pulls downwards to the mat. Exhale, we make the spine like an angry cat. Inhale, we watch the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, we watch the belly button. Knees are exactly under your buttocks. And then we turn the palms from the outside to the inside, so the fingers are facing to the knees. And we go for some more rounds. That's amazing to warm up our wrists. Inhale, belly button. Exhale upwards, and now we will make some lion's breaths. So we inhale, tongue inside, angry cat. Exhale, cow position, tongue outwards, big eyes, and the sound like a lion, like and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Beautiful. And some more rounds. And when you exhale, you bring the tongue as far outside as possible, and your eyes are really big, watching upwards. This is also an eye yoga movement. And we change the position of the arms. We move the arms forward once more. Inhale, right arm upwards. Exhale, we place the right shoulder on the mat. If you wish, you can close your eyes. Just take a moment to open the shoulders, to relax. And it's always important to breathe deeply. If you know chai breath, you can of course breathe in an ocean sound style. And with the next inhale, come upwards, watch the sky. Exhale, right hand downwards, and we change the side. Inhale, left arm upwards. Exhale, we place the left shoulder on the mat, also the left ear, and feel that the mat is carrying us, that we are completely safe. You can close your eyes and just enjoy your breaths and this posture. Inhale, left arm comes up, and exhale, left palm downwards. Fingers are spread. And we inhale. With the exhale, we press ourselves up into downward facing dog and move our knees up and down to warm up the lower spine. The stomach is inside, and it's important that the buttock comes up as much as possible. And if the spine is bending, is rounding, then you might bend your knees a little bit more. Fingers are spread. Weight is especially in your thumbs and in your index finger. And then we grab with the left hand the right ankle, if possible from the outside. It can also be the thigh, and we watch from the side with our eyes. The eyes are open now. And we place the left hand backwards and change the side. The right hand comes to the outside of the left ankle, and we watch the sea in this case, or we watch under the left arm. Deep inhales and exhales. And we place the right hand backwards. And walk with the feet forward. And And make a fist on the back to open up our shoulders. We move the hands forward in the direction of the floor or of the beach. Our knees are slightly bent. Very important to not overextend the legs. All toes are on the mat. Breath is deep, conscious. And a slight smile on your lips. And then we come slowly upwards. So first we place the hands forward, hang there, grab the toes, get really long in the spine. And then we release. Inhale, hands on thighs, half up. Exhale, we fall forward. Inhale, we come up all the way. The stomach is inside. And we become really long. Exhale, hands are coming in front of the chest. And now a very strong left leg, and we place the right foot inside of the left thigh for tree posture. It's really strong. The left leg is really strong. The kneecap is pulling upwards. Stomach is inside. We stand really straight. Also the toes of the left foot are on the mat. And then we move the arms upwards. Stomach is inside, and you can move your hands as if you would be a tree in the wind, and you stay strong. You stay in your concentration. You may watch a point that is not moving your drishti, and then we move the hands again in front of the chest and release the right leg forward. We inhale, and with the exhale we come into warrior 3. Stomach is inside. Become a strong line. Both legs are contracted, working. And then we step with the right leg backwards. It's a big step. The heels are in one line, and we move with the knee, with the left knee exactly over the left ankle. The arms are extended, stomach inside, shoulders downwards. And a slight smile. We inhale, and with the exhale we turn the palms and move backwards into reversed warrior. We watch the ceiling or the sky, strong legs, and with the inhale you can move backwards into warrior 2. And slowly come forward into the sprinter position. Open up the hips. Inhale, and with the exhale move your left leg upward and place it downward into downward facing dog. stomach is inside, and you might bend your knees if the spine is rounding. Fingers are spread, shoulder blades pushing away from each other. And then we walk or jump slightly forward. Inhale, hands on lower thighs, half up, straight spine. Exhale, we fall forward. Inhale, we come up all the way. We get really long and strong. And with the exhale, the hands are moving in front of the chest. And this time a strong right leg. Kneecap is pulling upwards, and we place the foot of the left leg on the inside of the right thigh. Hands are coming in front of the chest. We stand strong and straight like a tree. And move the arms upwards. We open the arms widely. You can move your hands if you feel like, just to test your stability. And if that's very easy for you, you might also close your eyes. And slowly move your hands downward in front of the chest. And we release the left leg forward. So strong and straight leg, hips in one line. Inhale. And with the exhale, we move backwards into warrior 3. Both hips are in one line. If extended arms are too much for you, you might also place your palms in prayer posture in front of the chest. And slowly we release and step with the left leg backwards. The heels are exactly in one line, and the knee is over the ankle. Stomach inside, we get very long from the spine. Also the left leg is strong, and the left toes are on the mat. And with the inhale, we turn the palms. And with the exhale, we come in reversed warrior. Also the fingers are active. Inhale, we come back. And with the exhale, we move even deeper into warrior 2. And slowly we make a transition forward into the posture of the sprinter. Palms are on the mat, or also maybe only the fingertips. And again, the knees are in line with the ankle. So right ankle and right knee are exactly in one line. And we look forward. And with the inhale, we move the right leg upward. With the exhale, we come back into downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. And check your alignment. Buttocks is coming up as much as possible to the sky. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, we step with the left foot over the right foot and come into the posture of the wild thing, also Superman posture, and we watch the sky. You might also bend your knees if that's too much. And with the inhale, we come back into downward facing dog. And with the exhale, we move the right leg upwards and step over the left foot. And we move again towards the sky in the wild thing posture. We stretch all the spine, but especially we're opening here the heart space. And slowly we move backwards into downward facing dog. And transition into plank. All fingers are on the mat. We're a straight line from the side. Try to check your alignment. It's very important that the buttocks is in line with the shoulders. And then we bring the knees and the chest on the mat and move forward into the posture of the cobra. And place the elbows under the shoulders for the Sphinx. Your legs are extended, and then you might close your eyes for a little rest. We move our head from one side to the other. We take care about our neck. And this yoga sequence is only half an hour. You can practice it every day. It will be very beneficial. And then we come up into a higher cobra, but the shoulders move backwards and your elbows are very close to the body and they are bent a little bit. That's important to really open up the place of your chest. And if that's too much for you, you just stay in the Sphinx. Stomach is inside to protect the lower spine. And slowly we come down on the mat. With the inhale, we move upwards with our hands and with the legs. It is as if someone is pulling on the legs backwards, and with the exhale, we move up a little bit higher. It's like an airplane posture. We come up as high as possible and slowly release. In the posture of the crocodile, the left palm is on the right palm, the forehead is on the mat, and we take here a moment to recharge and to hibernate like a crocodile, to wait for the next posture. And for Dhanurasana, for the bow, we grab our feet or the ankles from the outside. It's an intense posture, very heart opening. We inhale, and with the exhale, we pull on our feet. And if that is too much for you, you just stay in the first part of the posture. And then if this posture is easy for you, you close your knees as much as possible. The best would be if your knees are not wider open than hip width apart. And then we move on the soft part of the stomach. This is an amazing posture, not only to open the heart, but also for the digestion, for the liver, and also for the kidneys. It's a very strengthening posture. And we come up a little bit higher. Inhale, and with the exhale we release. And one more time, the posture of the crocodile. The left palm is on the right palm, the arms are extended, the forehead is on the mat. We take some very deep breaths. And for a second set of Dhanurasana, you can of course just also relax. We grab the ankles from the outside or the feet. Inhale, and with the exhale, we pull on the ankles or on the feet and come up as high as possible and move on the soft part of the belly. You might close your knees that they're not wider apart and hip width apart. And we enjoy this heart opening posture. If you wish, you can even close your eyes. And we come up a little higher. So already the second set, and you're warmed up. But if you have some pain in the posture, then please come out a little bit wider, and it's also always possible to just take a rest. We don't have any yoga competition here. And slowly we release this posture and move downwards into the posture of the crocodile. The forehead is on the mat, and the left palm is relaxing on the right palm. And we are nearly done with our yoga sequence. Taking here deep breaths. And we place our feet on the mat and also the palms under the shoulders. Inhale, and with the exhale we come upwards into the downward facing dog. And slowly we change from downward facing dog to the dolphin posture. So we place the underarms on the mat. The principle is the same like from downward facing dog. Buttocks comes up as high as possible. And the spine is as straight as possible. It's an amazing posture for the bones, also for the brain. And then slowly we release in a wide-kneed child's pose. The forehead is on the mat, the hands are pointing forwards. The knees are as wide apart as the yoga mat or even wider. And we relax on the mat. The forehead is touching the mat, and if not at home, you might place a pillow under your forehead. And then we move upwards. We are sitting on the heels, so the toes are in a position that is maybe a little bit uncomfortable, but it's very important for the tissues, and it's a very good stretching position. So try to hold it as long as possible. And now we also open our shoulders. We grab with the left hand the fingers of the right hand. And we open up the shoulders, stomach is inside, we sit straight and strong, and we don't pull the shoulders upwards. And slowly we change the side, we grab with the right fingers from upwards, the fingers of the left hand. And if it's not possible to reach, then you might place a towel, a small towel or a sock or a t-shirt in between your fingers. And slowly we release. And for the contra pose, we move with the hands backwards as far as possible, and then we move the knees upwards so that we stretch our feet, and then we move the head backwards. So we also activate the thyroid here. If your thyroid is working too much, it's better if you keep your head upright. And slowly we move in an upright position, and we open the knees hip width apart for camel posture. Here we have different versions. To start, we all bring our hands on the lower back, and we just stretch upwards. You might watch the ceiling or the sky, and we imagine we opening up the heart. And if it feels right, you might grab your heels with the thumb outside and finger inside, but that's only possible if your hips can stay over your knees. And if you want it easier, you can also come on your toes and you relax backwards. Your head is relaxed, your eyes are open, your lips are closed, and it's very important that you only go further if your hips are over your knees. And slowly we come back the same way we went inside. First the hands to the lower spine. Then we sit down, take a moment to relax. And your hands can still be on the lower spine. And take deep breaths through your nose to process this posture. It's a very intensive posture. And then we balance. So we grab with our hands, thumb outside, finger inside the heels, and hands and heels are staying always together in this posture. This posture is called rabbit. We move with the forehead forward. Best if the knees and forehead are together. We inhale, and with the exhale we pull on the heels and we lift the buttocks upwards. It's one of the few postures that is also stretching the middle of the spine. We move with the buttock up as much as possible and stay some moments in this posture. And if the knees and the forehead are separating, you might move with the knees forward. And slowly we come upwards the same way we went inside. Hands are on the heels. And then we sit in Japanese style. Take a moment to recharge. And then we move into a comfortable sitting position. Can be lotus, half lotus, whatever fits for you today. And then we place the hands on the heart and we breathe into the heart space. Imagine a beautiful green and rosé colored light, beautiful magenta pink, and a lot of light and love is radiating from our heart to the world around us. Deep inhales and exhales into the heart space. You might smile to your heart and imagine that it's opening like a beautiful lotus flower in magenta pink. And then we release the hands, and for a very soft spine twist we place the left hand on the right knee and look backwards. The spine is as upright as possible. And with the right hand you can grab also the upper thigh. It's up to you. And then we change the side. The right hand is on the left knee. And the spine is straight and upright. If you're very flexible, you can grab with your left hand your right toes. Just check that your spine is straight and the shoulders are downwards. Then we release, come forward, bring the hands in front of the chest in prayers posture. And I say thank you very much for participating in this online yoga class. I wish you all the best. Namaste. And let's practice every day. Yours, Doris.